Give me a second. I gotta load up my stream again. That's so annoying. Which means I gotta go through all. This is so stupid. At least you guys know that I use third-party verification or two-party verification or whatever. All right. What are
standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn more about goblin culture than ever before.
I missed the most
What's
important
to them,
fucking
what
part.
problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique.
I'm gonna go back to rewatch the vanilla part. I'm sorry.
Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of
watching loading up.
You'll arrive at an undermine that's plunged into conflict between the four major goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company. You will align yourself with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft.
All right, we're back.
Undermine
I've
was
got everything
built for
loaded up
speed,
again.
with roads designed for driving, which is just as well because this car travels much, much faster than your regular.
This is all retail shit. I'm going back
after launch.
to watching
We'll be
vanilla.
launching Realms of. We spent some time on the internet, and we've heard some of you out there. You want something.
Yes,
fresh.
Luigi Fresh is
Which
confirmed.
is why we are so pleased to
gonna
announce
announce
that
it
we are
right now.
bringing you the classic experience. All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. And it's happening soon.
Classic
How soon,
Realms.
Clay?
Actually soon. These realms will be going live next week on November 21st, but you won't have to rush to level 60.
Oh, November
Classic is all about the
21st.
journey after all.
I said
As we made a
23rd, but
change, and our first raid, Molten Core, won't unlock for a few weeks after launch.
We'll be launching Realms of all flavors: PvP, normal PvE, and for the very first time, Hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh start for everyone at the same time, together on a level playing field with fresh economies on very large realms.
If you missed out on jumping into WoW Classic's initial launch in 2019, this is the perfect time to join our community. These servers will also launch with some of the quality of life features that came later on, like the Chronoboon Displacer to save your world buffs, and the improved PvP honor ranking system. And
the
yes,
okay, so this
we're
was
also pleased to announce that these realms will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
so that thing that we had last night was legit.
Launching these servers close to the exact date World of Warcraft came out 20 years ago, alongside all the work we're doing for Season
Not
of
a fan of
Discovery,
Chronoboons, but
Cataclysm Classic, and Mystic
you knew they were
Pandaria
going to be in
Classic
it, though.
means so much to us. We love this game, and we love the community that has made Classic Realms their home alongside their friends.
From all of us on the Classic team, thank you. This amazing journey is one that's been co-written by you, our incredible community.
Well, we got Fresh. Do we want to watch the retail stuff?
Hi everyone, we're in the middle of such an incredible moment for World of Warcraft. The World Soul Saga kicked off in August with the launch of The War Within, and we have been so excited to dive into the expansion alongside all of you. Whether you enjoy raiding, dungeons, delves, PvP, collecting appearances, pets and mounts, role-playing, or exploring the open world, we hope you found a part of Azeroth that brings you joy. It's humbling to be standing here on the eve of WoW's 20th anniversary. Looking back, 20 years ago, I was fresh out of school and I had just seen enough of the beta to know that I needed to play this game. and then immediately stopped to avoid spoiling the experience for myself. I'd booked a couple days off work for launch and was looking forward to really diving into Azeroth. But little did I know that my server would be offline for the first few days due to overwhelming demand. Shout out to Mal'Ganis. But even less could I imagine how this game would in so many ways define the rest of the course of my adult life. So, let's talk about what's coming up for World of Warcraft, starting with what's on the horizon. We have 1107 Siren Isle, which is currently up on our public test realms. This update will go live next month, and it has something for everyone. On the narrative front, this update includes epilogue questlines for Dalaran and the Kirin Tor. No spoilers, but this storyline features the mysterious Haranir, who also played a starring role in our expansion release cinematic. We'll also get into the prologue for where we're going next, but more on that in a minute. 1107 also, of course, brings its namesake, the Siren Isle, a new outdoor environment to explore, full of mysteries to uncover, and rewards to help catch up your alts and prepare for the next War Within season ahead. Plunderstorm is returning.
I'm not
This time
15
with a
minutes
Plunder
behind.
Store
Well, maybe.
to give you more flexibility in earning your rewards
I'm
instead of that linear renown track.
6 minutes behind.
Also making a return will be the latest iteration of our Turbulent Timeways event and a Winter Veil revamp. We can't wait for you all to experience this update next month. As an additional treat, for those of you invested in the story of the War Within, we will be releasing a novella that explains exactly what happened to Jaina and Thrall after they left us. This novella is narrated by none other than Chris Metzen, and available today. So, I know many of you have already seen 1107, but you have to be wondering where the War Within is going to take us after that. Okay.
Nope.
So following Xal'atath's trail is going to lead us to a location that I've been personally excited about since we first settled on the idea of an underground expansion. Undermine.
Oh, here
the
it
capital
is.
of the Goblins' trade empire. Fittingly, our name for the 11.1 patch is Undermined with a D. Now this is a city unlike any city we've seen before in World of Warcraft, standing as a testament to the intelligence and creativity of the Goblins as masters of technology and alchemy. And as our adventures continue, we will learn more about Goblin culture than ever before. What's important to them, what problems they're trying to solve, what they're capable of as a society. Everything that makes them truly unique, beyond the humor and the explosions. Though, just to be clear, there's going to be a whole lot of explosions. You'll arrive at an Undermine that's plunged into conflict between the 4 major Goblin cartels: Steamweedle, Blackwater, Bilgewater, and of course, the Venture Company. You will align yourself with a group of your choice and run into notorious goblins like Monty Gazlo, Renzik the Shiv, Baron Revelgaz, Marin Noggenfogger, and more. Now, if you're going to be in cahoots with a goblin cartel, you can't be seen rolling around in anything less than a truly blinged out ride. So early on, you'll earn a vehicle designed just for Undermine to push the boundaries of locomotion within World of Warcraft. Undermine was built for speed, with roads designed for driving, which is just as well because this car travels much, much faster than your regular ground mounts. You can also further adjust your car's driving characteristics. Do you prefer grip or do you want to drift more? Do you want more acceleration, even if it's going to come at the expense of your top speed? That's up to you. You can try it all and rule the streets of Undermine, living your life 440 yards at a time.
What's a yard?
We'll also be adding a new dungeon in Undermined, Operation Floodgate, which is a race to stop a group of goblins from blowing a dam that would bring ruin to the Ringing Deeps. This dungeon will also be immediately available as part of our new Season 2 dungeon pool on Heroic, Mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulties, alongside the 4 other launch dungeons and 3 returning legacy dungeons. Now, we'll have many more details in the weeks ahead, but I can tell you that one of those legacy dungeons, naturally in light of our goblin theme here, is the Motherlode from Battle for Azeroth. Continuing to build upon one of our favorite parts of the War Within, this new zone brings with it 2 new delves for you to explore, and we're creating new variations on the existing delves. We're also introducing seasonal updates to Bran Bronzebeard, a new adversary to follow Zek Vir, and a new set of goblin-inspired curios for Bran. Of course, a new season also means a new raid zone. We have an 8-boss raid called The Liberation of Undermine coming your way, which takes you through the streets of the city and into the magnificent Galagio. brimming with color and extravagance that also hides the dark secrets of its owner, the one and only Gallywix. And for the arena PvPers out there,
Vanilla
we're also
Arena, no,
introducing a new arena
just
map
Vanilla
set
Fresh.
right amidst the city.
We got it.
Now, some of you may be wondering how Xalatath fits into all of this, and how goblin politics relate to the fate of our world soul. But rest assured,
Both,
Undermine
Dragoon,
plays
both.
a vital role as a continuation, a next chapter in the many stories that are unfolding in the War Within. We will have a lot more to share on that front in the months ahead.
But they banned. They didn't ban GDKPs on Fresh. They haven't announced that, anyways.
And that
What do you mean
is
a
just
minor
the beginning
victory?
of what we have planned for the next year. Now,
That's what
as
we
you can
wanted,
see,
fresh.
2025 is going to be an incredible year for both modern and classic WoW players.
Oh, are they banning GDKPs on Fresh? Really? Can you link that?
As the World Soul Saga continues to unfold, we are reflecting on these past 20 years with immense gratitude.
Link the
as
blue
we
post
lay
if
the
you can.
foundations upon which to build the next 20. On behalf of the entire World of Warcraft team, thank you so much for being the heart of the history of Azeroth. Whether you've just joined our community, been with us for the last 2 decades, or somewhere in between, thank you for making Azeroth your home. And speaking of home,
I love the fact that they
the
banned
team does
GDKPs. I
have
hate GDKPs.
one more thing to share
Oh,
with you.
oh, what is it? What is it? Uh-oh, what is this?
Thank you for joining us today and for being with us for the past 3 decades. The Warcraft universe is a living, breathing world that's been experienced by over 250 million players around the globe. That's millions of stories of adventure, laughter, and true connection. And as the years have passed and our communities have grown and evolved, the statue behind us reminds us all how important Warcraft is and continues to be. It serves as a reminder of our shared passion for building Azeroth together. And it's you who truly bring Warcraft to life, our players, and the communities you are a part of. Thank you for being the lifeblood of this world that means so much to all of us. 30 years of history is the perfect foundation upon which we will build for the bright future ahead, and we can't wait to walk that road alongside you. And before we go, we want to share something very special. This September, 190 performers took to the stage to celebrate 20 years of World of Warcraft with a series of concerts in Switzerland. Prepare to dive back into the history of World of Warcraft through its incredible soundtrack performed live. And whether this music invokes cherished memories or you're hearing some of these pieces for the first time, we hope you enjoy the performance. Here's to the next 30 years.
Is that it? Okay, it seems that the rest of it is just them. You can go to the live part. Yeah, I don't care for that. All right, we got caught up. All right, so we got our fresh. That's what's important. We got our fresh. And they are making, well, they're keeping Chronoboon and the updated PvP on our system. So, all right, so we ready to make shamans then? Shamans, Horde Shamans, the Horde Shaman PvP team. Is that what we're doing? Hold on. Somebody's messaged me. Hold on. Is that what we're doing? Smite? No, we're not doing a Smite group. We're definitely okay. Check this out. Hold on. So here's the, I guess, the actual like what's going on. So realm sizes and rules set. How many more players a single time than ever before are fresh and original. We're limiting the total number of realms. That's good because the populations will be very high. And choose from launch to only one of each rule set. I'm disappointed that they don't have RP PvP. Because those realms are always awesome. This will give new and returning players confidence selecting a realm with a choosing to be healthy and sustainable. We may choose to open additional. You know what they never announced? They never announced that if your character died, would you be able to transfer it to the regular realms? I thought they might do that, but they never announced that. Well, I think it's just progressive. Like it's the 1 to 60, and then they're waiting on Molten Core, right? For a few weeks, I think they said. Yeah, it's hopefully they can increase the number of people that are on each not phasing. What's it called in Classic? When we first so November 21st at 2300 CET. Okay, first of all, what the fuck is CET? That's that's European time or some shit like that, right? So I think I'm 9 hours before that. So that's at what date is the 21st? That's got to be Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So I'll actually be able to play. Well, I mean, assuming that the there's not like a 40,000 queue, and I break another monitor. Did they say anything about vanilla fresh timeline? Like, is it season mastery faster, or it's gonna be? It looks like it's gonna be faster. They actually can somebody link the that time map or whatever it was that we were looking at. We were looking at it yesterday, but it looks like vanilla realms are gonna be like something like 14 months long or something like that. 14, 16 months, somewhere in that area. So it's a little bit faster than classic. Soda is choked. It ruined all his plans. He finds OnlyFans won't want to wait around. Into TBZ. Does Soda actually think that like he's going to have like a large group of people that are like level 60 and hardcore like 2 weeks in? Like it's not like they're waiting 6 months for Molten Core. So I'm not sure what his problem is. He's and bang out all the instances in a few months. Well, I guess they're not doing that. So, sorry that the hardcore realms weren't designed around OnlyFans. Like sorry, the rest of the player base was more important. Like seriously. Zod seems a bit long in the tooth. I mean, nobody's really playing Zod anymore except for Greg. We need a petition to remove Chronoboon from the PvP server at least. Well, I think honestly, like we're in the minority. Like I think a lot of us that are like watch this stream, would prefer that Chronoboon was either removed or that it was adjusted so that you could only activate Chronoboon or like place buffs into the Chronoboon once you were in town. But there's way too many like non-world PvPers that they don't want to go play on a PvE realm. They don't want to say they're playing on a PvE realm. So Well, you won't be able to purge buffs that are in the Chrono Boon. So, and acting on season discovery and any realms you're not allowed. Yeah, GDKPs have been banned. That's actually pretty cool that they've done that. Actually, that might actually keep Whitemane alive. To be honest, because there's a lot of people that like playing GDKPs. There are people that will maybe just keep playing Whitemane. I don't know. But I love the fact that there's like, that's one of the things in SOD that I really loved, was that there was no GDKPs. When they pick up boons, how long does it take to actually like store a boon? Like, is there a cast time or something? I can't remember. No. In order to actually store it, like when you get a buff and then you put it into a Chrono Boon, how long does it actually take for it to go into the Chrono Boon? Like, is there a period of time, like 5 seconds? So it's not instant though. It's not instant. And when I don't know that I'll dabble in hardcore, Wise Guy. I don't really have any interest in hardcore. There is a cast time. And when you can store one buff in each boon, right? Like, you don't have to activate the buffs and then store them all at once, right? Like, you can actually store one buff in each boon, right? Lazarus, what did you miss? Everything. Like, literally everything. We're going over it right now, but they did announce Classic Fresh servers. And basically the major change is they're banning GDKPs, which is fantastic. And they're keeping the new PvP system and keeping Chrono Boons. What do you think of hardcore server, but with immortality gained at 60? I would be fine with that, maybe, I guess. Zeracho, I don't think you have to unboon though. Like, I think you can. Can't you literally carry around like 5 Chrono Boons and like store one buff in each Chrono Boon? Oh, really? Ah, we finally got it, Liminal. What's up, man? We finally got it. People are messaging me on Discord as well, and saying that you know, that I did it, and that's not true. There's a whole lot of people that helped out with Deviant Delight. Like, Deviant Delight was a community driven thing. It wasn't just one person. So there's a lot of people that deserve to be mentioned as far as helping get Classic Fresh. But I do think I know for a fact that Deviant Delight really opened their eyes. I've been told so by like people. Agron for one. Looking for group tool on Freshstone, but it looks like just a UI thing. It doesn't teleport you to a dungeon. Yeah, I mean, people had the add-on anyways for looking for group. Like, it's, I don't know. I would prefer that it wasn't in there, but okay, can we get confirmation on the yeah, GDKPs is banned now from the game. So I thought you were able to store one boon or one buff in a boon and just keep like 5 Chrono Boons. Is that not the case? Because I mean, we could still, it all goes into one. So we could, there is, what is that add-on where it shows the timers of like the Songflower buffs? Right? And find out when those are going off and then kind of rushing in Nova World buffs. Find out when it's about to like pop and I don't know, maybe have a stealther there or whatever to see it. And then when people like unboon, we could rush in and then just kill everybody. Right? We could do that. But we need a stealther to basically sit there and wait for it to go off. That kind of works, I guess. Yeah, there's a new services channel, which is nice because it'll clear up a lot of the shit that's just spam, basically. And a lot of the spam is just from bots, right? So I do like the fact that they're getting rid of GTKPs. You know what I wish they would have announced? I wish they would have announced the what is it? The where you can't boost the boosting changes that they had in like Season of Mastery. We are in search of a raid lead for Fresh. It's not gonna be me. I can tell you that. Okay, so they are banning GTKPs. Burning Crusade is classic, has been basically guaranteed. But it looks like our new hardcore anniversary realms will not be progressing to the Burning Crusade Classic. So that's kind of interesting. No Hit Jerome is nominated as tribute. He's already said that he's not interested in it. Let's see. No changes in changes philosophy at launch. Let's see. Preserve the spirit of what makes classic. While we're not strictly following the no changes policy for these anniversary realms, our intention is closely mirror with minimal deviation. Since changes have occurred for reasons primarily focused on game health and game cohesion, these changes have included reporting system improvements, the dethroning system for transferring guild leadership, and addition to the Chronoboon Displacer, and allowing it to stack to 10. So it is one Chronoboon for all buffs. So they actually have to they actually have to put their buffs up. That is, I guess, a way for us to go in and wipe people, I guess. Best thing that came out was TBC Hardcore. Wait, TBC Hardcore is not coming out. What are you talking about? There's no TBC Hardcore realms, they said. Yeah, I stopped leveling on the hardcore as well. As soon as I started hearing the rumors, I was like, okay, I'm not playing WoW for a bit. And then I started streaming EVE Online. Let's see here. Often use a variety of okay, so this is the interface stuff. So this is the LFG. We've gone over that. It looks like they're going to have a toggle between the classic guild UI and the new one, which is nice because I hate the new one. Hardcore rules and progression. Progress through the phase of the content. This means that when Molten Core unlocks in the new normal and PvP realms, will unlock in the new hardcore realms at the same time. This is what Soda Poppin is pissed off about. I'm sorry that they didn't, I'm sorry that they didn't focus more on what your guild wanted, Soda Poppin. PvP, you know that PvP battlegrounds and battle masters are disabled and will not unlock in hardcore realms to reach it. Yeah, you know what? Like I could not play hardcore just because there's no PvP. Hey Razroni, what's up, man? It certainly wasn't just me. It was like everybody on Deviant Delight. Razroni, like it was like literally like a huge team of people that put in a ton of effort. Let's say they boom up Dire Mombos and use a boon. They have a 1 hour cooldown on boons, meaning they have to port or log. So that do most people go and get their buffs all at once still, or? Because I mean, we could just hang out like near the song flowers and just wipe anyone that tries to come near one of them, right? When you made Cargos quit? How did you have anything to do with Cargos quitting? Well, not progression. Hardcore has always been focused on classic 1 to 60. Yeah, there's no hardcore TBC as of yet. They could change their mind, but sometimes they do. So I guess that's an option. Like you could just run around Fellwood, going from one Songflower like thing to the next, right? Yeah, I'm really happy about the fresh start. I'm really happy. I'm actually really happy about GDKPs being banned too. Like that is actually massive. I think I need to send Agrin a message and say thank you. It would be really effing awesome actually if they could get rid of the. Can anyone confirm or like tell? Can you tell me whether or not? No, there is definitely boosting available in Era, right? Like that is still a thing. Like you can have a level 60 mage blasting people through like Wailing Caverns and stuff like that. Because I mean, if they got rid of that and GDKPs, it would literally like kill bots. Like it like just on that alone, people not buying gold would eliminate bots. This is when Deviate. What is this? When you rolled 100. The best part, what he's talking about is Panzer is Canbeast, and he rolled 100 and beat Cargos out for a roll. What was that item for, Canbeast? What was the item for? Yeah, Songflower. If we're gonna do a Songflower cartel, I'm just saying, Elemental Shamans, boys. You can debuff, you can eliminate large groups of people really fast. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It would be a lot more fun than playing a fucking priest. Canbeast, would you be in for, like, let's actually do this shaman group, man? A World Elemental Shaman PvP team. Canbeast, you in? And I'm dead serious. Like this is like our one chance to actually do it. I will main a shaman. Make it a good one. We will. Hey, Cheesy, what's up, man? We will try to. We're trying to figure out that people are trying to convince me to go Alliance. No Hate Jerome was in here last night. And he was riling up the troops and saying let's make Smite priests and shit like that. Oh, it's the Deathbringer. No, come on. Let's do the shaman thing. Nyx Wraithmire. Let's do the shaman thing. Come on, we could literally have the shaman Songflower cartel. You actually had fun with it, but you fucking hate shamans. So you had fun, but you hate them. What's the news? We get Classic Fresh, Roman. That's basically we got Classic Fresh. That's the main thing. They are keeping the new PvP system, Chrono Boons, and they banned GDKPs. So that's basically what you need to know. And they've got fresh hardcore as well. Oh, Rhines is definitely seething. Rhines is fucking furious, man. Rhines is gonna go start playing EVE Online for sure. He's done. Come on, Roman. Come on. Let's make Roman make a shaman one more time. Let's do this. One more time. That's something. They never actually said anything about Season of Disappointment for this whole announcement thing, did they? Oh, did they? Was that maybe part where my stream crashed? You guys missed it. Right, you can go back and watch my VOD of my last stream. Literally the second that they announced Classic Fresh, my computer died. Like I blue screened. Like, they announced Classic Fresh and then boom, my computer blue screened and I had to like spend like 5 minutes getting my stream back up. And it was sucked because it was like, oh right, we got it, and then like 10 seconds later, blue screen. All 2 players are mad. Yes, they just glazed over it. I must have been talking. Call you? What would I call you for? Just jump in the Discord chat. See if
Yo.
what do you want?
All right. So I didn't catch most of it. I'm catching up on highlights, and I see that you're going through everything. So, is it true they banned GDPs?
Yes.
Okay, fuck. I'm sold. That's it. That's all I need to know.
Okay, Horde for the Elemental Shaman World PvP team, or you want to play?
Bro, I was totally down to go Alliance. I wanted something new. I wanted to play Pally again. But like they announced that TBC is gonna be a thing too now, and I wanted to play a Blood Elf Hunter like how I originally did. So it's like fuck, just stay Horde.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Nyx Wraithmere. Greg is now saying he wants to go Horde. Cambeast will not play Alliance. Like Cambeast, you're not are you willing to play Alliance with the boys, Cambeast? Or is there no chance?
Are you committed to going Ally?
No, a bunch of people were trying to convince me last night.
I'm probably gonna go do 2 accounts, to be honest.
No hit Jerome was like, oh, we need to fucking go play Smite Priest, like a gang of Smite Priests. I'm like, that's the most ridiculous shit like I've ever heard. Like,
have you talked to Jeff yet?
Yeah, he says he's going Alliance. The only option that I see for Alliance is if we made mages and paladins and just like destroyed people in World PvP. I have no interest in running a raid or anything like that. I'm not saying anyone that's part of our group can't raid. Definitely not saying that, no matter what No Hit Jerome says. But we like, if someone wants to actually like run a raid, then they're more than welcome to do that, and they can take over recruiting and all that stuff. All I want to do is focus on like World PvP. And with the new
they announce servers?
No. With the new PvP system, it makes it a lot easier to gear up for World PvP too. So that's the new PvP system is what they currently have on SOD and Classic Era. So you don't lose your reputation or your honor. There's no DK. So you can get to like rank 14 in like, I think it's like 8 or 9 weeks or something like that. And there's a cap on the honor that you need each week as well. So I think the hardest week that you need is like 500,000 honor, which is with how much honor you can get on like an AV weekend or something like that. It would take you like literally like 8 hours or something like that.
Pull up that that timeline thing.
I don't know what it is. I need somebody to does anyone have the timeline that we were looking at yesterday? I deleted it and didn't save it.
It looks like condensed, like era within a whole year.
Well, it's about 14 or 16 months, yes. So it starts literally in like a week, and then it lasts
I
until,
have that week off too, bro.
well, I've got the Thursday off. Almost tempted to take the Friday and Saturday off, but I could only use like unpaid days, and I don't know that I really want to do that.
So
But-
you know what's funny? I booked 25th to 29th off on purpose because my guild's doing Scarab Lord grind right now, and that's probably the likely week that I'd get the head priority and be able to complete mine. So that's why I booked the time off originally.
Which class should I play if I want to have fun, strong class, and opening world PvP on fresh? Mage. The last month before, we already know they will do the XP buff plus. No, dude, I like, dude, like, try and sell me on playing Alliance. Like,
Paladin. That's it.
like, yeah, but
Like
I don't want to play Paladin though. I am not doing the Smite Priest thing. Like that just looks absolutely stupid.
Steel twisting is fun, dude. End game especially.
Shadow Priest is pretty tough, Nelly. Like really, really tough. Like if we're going to, I want to do like a world PvP group. Like try and convince me on what we could do on Alliance to do a world PvP group. Cambies, would you ever play Alliance? Would you give Alliance a go if we got everybody together to play Alliance? Just because more than likely there's going to be way more Horde than Alliance? Yeah, Shadow Priest is not great in group PvP. Jay Bensky, you going Horde? Liminal, are you still here? You going Horde? Like, Cambies, are you willing to give Alliance as an alt, but not on your main? Would you be willing to make a shaman as your main, Cambies? Like, are you wanting to raid, or like I just want to do world PvP?
Do both, bro. Like you don't have to
Dude,
lead it and be the one recruiting and doing that annoying shit. Fuck
Dude,
that.
I have like 20 hours a week of playtime. I'm not doing both of anything. I'm doing one thing. Put ones in chat if you're going to play Horde. Put twos in chat if you're going to play Alliance. What channel are you talking about? You don't know. Oh, the one that you don't have access to? Nyx Wraithmere? The second people hear your voice, dude, they're going to know who you are. Hold on. Let me give you your role. I'm going to put you down as a priest because you want to be a stupid, I almost said a G word, a gamer G word. Almost said it. Glad I didn't. I'm gonna put you down as a shaman.
I'm not sure if this was asked already, but how many servers are they doing?
They didn't. They're doing like one PvP, one PvE.
Good. That's how it
Or
should be.
it said limited. Like they specifically said that it's going to be a very limited number of servers. So of the people that answered, literally it's split.
I think I'm gonna do both, bro. Frankly speaking, I've been waiting for this for 5 years. I think I want to do both.
Well, I thought you were doing one on Horde and the other on regular. Are you willing to play a shaman for an elemental world PvP team?
You talking to me?
Yes.
I've never played a shaman. Uh, Probably. I'm a degen. I have tons of time, so I could probably level one. But like, I don't know what I'm gonna do first.
Nix Wraithmeyer, you now have access to come chat, so everyone can hear your voice and know exactly who you are now. Yeah, they never announced free transfers if you die, Sidor. Hardcore does it progresses at the same speed as regular servers.
Damn, dude, Sidor's in the chat, bro. Where's Tagora? Where's Milf? Where's Wiener?
The hardcore does not progress to TBC. No. I don't know that it will progress, Cambeast. No, it does not. Cambeast, here, look. It specifically says that they don't. Burning Crusade. Our new hardcore anniversary realms will not progress to Burning Crusade Classic. There you go. Yeah, it's following the phases in vanilla, but it does not progress to Burning Crusade Classic. Go ahead, Camby. Say, okay, Alador, you were right again. I want to see you say it in my chat. I want to actually see you say it. yeah, Camby is huge into hardcore. I'm sure he's crushed. Yeah, what are the name of those big big giant things that are in Hellfire Peninsula that wander around? Could you imagine getting through like vanilla, like getting through Nax and dying to that thing like 30 seconds into landing in Hellfire Peninsula?
So what is one thing?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mute you if you're gonna use. What are you using as a filter? That's annoying. Like change it to Donald Duck or something. That's an annoying filter, dude. Don't change it to Donald Duck because that would actually be worse.
Oh man, they gave us time. I'm still
The raid
torn,
one
bro.
shot mechanics. Yeah, you would see a lot of people dying very quickly. The hardcore servers should be phase locked. I think they should be phase locked. Yeah. Otherwise, it just ends so fast. Like if they allowed the hardcore realms to just progress as fast as possible, they'd be over in 2 months. You know, like people would stop playing because they'd be like, oh well, somebody's already cleared Black Temple or you know whatever. What's the sun? What is it? Sunwell, the last raid. Yeah, the Reavers is what I was talking about. Still trying to. We need elemental shamans, guys. Elemental shamans. Like you could literally wipe out an entire like group of people that have their buffs like immediately. Instacast chain lightnings. Boom. Done. Otherwise, like Alliance, the only thing I'd be willing to do is like mages and paladins. You've been beating that drum since 2019. I know. I can't find like 10 people that will actually play a shaman. And yet it would just be so devastating. These guys still is there still something going on? Like what the fuck's going on here? Okay, no, it's over. Have I ever leveled a shaman to 60? Yes. But what I haven't done is had like a group of other people level a shaman to 60. And that's what we need. My first ever character in World of Warcraft at the game launch was a shaman. Prove it? I'd have to actually install retail, Cambeast. I'd have to actually install retail, and I do not have retail installed on my computer. Cambeast, do you not have fun? You have fun playing on your shaman, right? You buy retail gold and buy a token, sub is half off. Buy retail gold from where? Like G2G or whatever it's called? G2. Allegedly, yeah. I want to send Agrand a message. I want to confirm whether there's going to be roleplay PvP realms. Did they actually announce how many realms there were going to be? Oh, the choose from launch day of only one of each rule. Okay, so there's.
Hey, yo,
So-
by the way,
so
Milk
it is-
posted the picture
Oh, did it? MILF
in
did?
general. Yeah, of the timeline.
Oh, MILF, are you lurking, MILF? Okay, so this is the timeline that they've got. So this is launching next week. So it means if Burning Crusade is coming out in the winter/spring, that's going to be like 14 to 16 months of Classic. How about this? How about this? What's your name again? Nyx Wraithmere. If you make me say that name anymore, dude, I'm just gonna tell people who you are. Nyx Wraithmere. How about this? How about for Classic, we play Horde, and then when Burning Crusade comes out, we switch to Alliance. Because then we can still play Shamans. Yeah, but you can still play Shamans on the Alliance in TBC. I know, Cambies. That means there'd be more world PvP. Although, I mean, there'd be more world PvP if we switched to Alliance in TBC. Like, see, Five Head, man. Five Head, what do you think about that, Wraithmere?
I might have a really good raid lead in case you wanted to take the back seat and just be the GM.
Oh, no, dude, I don't want to have anything to do with if this person wants to raid lead and recruit, it's his.
We'll do both. We'll do both. I'll officer up and
I
help
have-
out with the recruiting. But like we just need numbers, and like Tyrants has numbers, and we can get them back together. And then I think there's a few people from my current Sod guild who want to do fresh as well that are like pumpers. So we just need to get the numbers up.
Alador is full suit confirmed. He's just a money hype guy now and doesn't do ops anymore. Yeah. I have no interest in running a guild. I don't mind like advertising on stream and stuff like that. I just don't want to fall back into the
You won't. Nobody's telling you to.
No,
But
I'm-
like you
well, I'm
still you still have the clout to bring people in.
I'm talking to Sador in chat.
Get him in here.
Yeah, Sador, why aren't you in chat with us? With Greg and Nix Wraithmere. Yeah, someone check on Ryan's. Hold on. Let me message Ryan's. Ryan's, you okay?
I called Invoke, but he was in his car. That's the first thing I did. The second I saw that, I just called Invoke.
Called who?
Invoke.
Oh. Who the fuck is Ryan's was in our guild in vanilla. But he's a regular here. How do you not know Ryan's? Cambies, would you're Cambies, you're horde through and through, right? Like you're there's Cambies is horde, I'm leaning horde. Greg is like, I want to play both. So he could make a horde character.
But I want to go Shadow Priest, but I also want to be not a bitch Shadow Priest.
Aldor was personally responsible for this deviate delay. I don't know if I was personally responsible. Maybe I helped get the ball rolling. He said not a bitch Shadow Priest, Sador. You know Sador's like the best Shadow Priest in the world, right?
Yeah, but in Era, he would have had to not put up Shadow Word Pain.
You can't put up Shadow Word Pain. There's buff limits.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I want to put up Shadow Word Pain.
No, you can't, well, I mean, who the fuck is your raid lead that would allow you to do that?
Dude, the guild that I was in towards the end of Classic and Era, like they did that. The GM was a Shadow Priest. He was a parser.
Yeah. So what other debuff got knocked off instead then? Like Warlock's curses or something?
I think one of the curses.
Yeah, exactly. Will angry YouTuber return? I don't know. Didn't he say he's out? I mean, Jay Binsky, you're horde through and through, right? I don't know that Jay Binsky's into this idea that we're talking about, though. I don't know if these servers are the original. Is there a debuff limit on Classic Era?
Yeah. 16 still, I'm pretty sure.
There is. So yeah, there is a debuff limit. Sador, are you down to make a shaman? We might have some shamans here. Jay Binsky may play shaman. Cambies usually plays at least an alt shaman. Aura to Sorrow. Like, we've got a lot of people that want to play shamans and nobody that wants to play alliance. Except Nix Wraithmere. There's no reason to not play warrior in Classic. Dude, I feel like they're just a struggle to... Yeah, no, well, Sadora, like I've told people that if we're not raiding, I have no problem with people saying, okay, I'm going to go join a like pug group or be part of a regular raid group or something like that. Broccoli Pete, it is real. We've done it. Only wanted to hit... What did I end up doing? Like, why did I not get to 60 on my shaman? What did I start doing? Did I disappear from streaming for a bit because of work? I think that's what it was, wasn't it? How is the PvP gear for shamans? Like how were we were talking about how we would gear our shamans, and I can't remember how we were going about doing it for elemental gear. No, but we did find a way to actually gear for elemental. What was it? That's right. It was point. So when would the 0.5 gear be available? It does. that was in January. We're talking about like a few months ago, Frank. So phase 6, the 0.5 gear wouldn't even be available, would it? Otherwise, we have to get gear through raiding.
I'm telling you, Aldar, I know it was a nightmare. It sucked having to do the recruitment and shit. Make officers that do that shit for you.
They never do, though. That's the problem.
I'm telling you, I'm committed to doing it. I know I can't do it alone, so I'll need like a competent raid lead to help me do it. I have a
Yeah.
guy who's might be interested. He's my current raid lead in SOD, and this guy is like a no. He's like MILF. No, sorry. He's like Max. Like he doesn't take shit. Like he will tell you, he'll call you out publicly for fucking up. And I talked to him while we were, well, when I brought it up. He might be down.
So can somebody send? Hold on. What is? I need the link for the like the. Hold on. What is it? It's the Earthshaker set, right? You know what? It's all increased damage and healing, and it's got it's got a lot of stamina and intellect. Like that might not actually be too bad. Here it is here. Improve critical strike with spells. Like, I don't know, dude. Like that's pretty solid, and it wouldn't take very long to get level like rank 13. Roman, you think Elemental Shaman is dog shit before AQ? Like, I got to imagine Chain Lightning still doing a ton of damage with the High Warlord gear. How would it be cockblock? The honor system comes out in phase 2. What do you mean you can't get rank 14 in SOD? You can get rank 14 super easy in SOD. Rating is easier alliance side because of paladins and dwarf priests. Okay, so what are we doing for world PvP groups then? Nyx Wraithmere. Like, are we doing would we be doing mages and paladins then? Like, and who are we talking? Smite priest. Jesus. What is? Hold on. What is? Let's find. What is the item set for priests? I guess you'd be using the same gear that you'd use for a shadow priest, right? If you wanted to make a smite priest set, I guess. Is there no? Hold on. But yeah, you'd just be basically using the same gear that a shadow priest would use, right? Also thinking what to play. I want to play something I will progress into TBC with. Yeah, see, that's the thing. One, I don't know that I might play TBC. I just don't know that I'll take it seriously. Because World PvP is garbage in TBC, like absolute trash. I'm leaning towards like really not playing TBC very much at all. Arenas would be fun. Yeah, it would be fun to. I didn't really get to do arenas much in TBC Classic, not like I was doing back in original TBC.
I mean, why can't you just go
Wait.
mage on the line side?
Well, because it would have been nice to maybe play. I mean, mage would be the class that I would play, but I
mean, because if we get a possible raid lead, which they're saying there might be, we can just have a regular comp like we did with Tyrants and still World PvP.
I'm just worried that there's a lot of people that I play with that would not have any interest in playing Alliance. Like Sidor would play, you guys would play. Cambeast, would you play Alliance? Jay Binsky, any chance? We've never really played together, but I mean, you played with Tyrants on Heartseeker a bit. Would you, any chance you would play Alliance? There would be more Horde to kill as well. Like, there's definitely going to be more Horde than Alliance. And having Paladins with Bubble in World PvP is actually disgustingly OP. Like, they're able to just sit there and keep their groups up while their group is annihilating the other group, the Horde healers.
Yep, because they bubble their warriors and they bubble their mages.
Nothing's going. Bet lots of Cambeast community will be Horde. Well, I want to see what Cambeast is doing. Jay Binsky says, if Jay Binsky, if it was strictly for like World PvP, would you do it then? There's no reason to go to Ally. I mean, for TBC, you can just faction change. Like, they'll have faction change in for TBC, right? So they'll have the boost in for TBC. You'll be able to level a character up over the course of the next 14 months on the Horde side if you really want to play Horde in TBC.
I mean, they're probably going to do the same thing again, where they're either going to give you the level 50 to 55 boost plus the XP boost the last month to a month and a half before TBC. And that's when I'm planning to go back to Horde, because I've never actually played Alliance on Era or on a launch.
Yeah, we're not talking about going Ally in TBC though, Jay Binsky. We're talking about going Ally in Classic in Vanilla, just simply because there's going to be way more Horde players than there are Alliance. Like, we could get a group together and just go around and just annihilate people all over the place. And to be honest, I've never played like Alliance as a main ever. Like, I think I did in WoD or something like that. It was like the first time that I switched, or what came after WoD? Was it Legion or something? Like last minute, I made an announcement on stream that I was going Alliance, and it actually kind of like shocked people. How they enforce faction balance. I don't think they're going to enforce faction balance, Jabinsky. But I do think that if we want to do world PvP, Alliance is going to have way more people to fight against. Like this could turn into a situation. Wait, faction balance is in the announcement? I did not read that part. Hold on. Where does it say faction balance? I didn't see any of that. Can somebody tell me what it's under? Because I didn't see that at all. Where, like, when new and returning players, the conference is selecting a realm with a rule set they're choosing, knowing that it will be healthy and sustainable. We may choose to open additional realms. We can reduce it if needed to address player demand, but it's our intention to limit the total number of realms to as few realms as possible. Right above GDP. Enforce faction balance in PvP realms. In season discovery, we implement force. This means that the population of Horde and Alliance characters on each realm remains almost perfectly balanced. If the faction balance ever starts to lean. So Horde and Alliance are pretty much going to be even. It also might make it hard for people to join our realm if they want to come join and do what we're doing if we're playing on the Horde side. If they only had shamans and vanilla on the Alliance side, I'd be sold. I'd be like, I'm game. Yeah, but Jay, I want to play with friends too, right? Like if I was just playing solo, I wouldn't play. So that's kind of the
Alright, so have we heard of any other major streamers who are actually really excited right now about Era?
I don't know. I think a lot of them are talking about hardcore. I don't really know.
Because I know I personally heard S-Fan, say he's going Horde this time.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. More people I've never played with.
And on the followage that he carries, they're probably all going to do the same thing.
I'd like to say that I would like to try Alliance one time, but I don't know. I struggle to like get excited about playing Alliance, to be honest. Like I don't know. I've played Alliance. I've leveled characters up to 60 on Alliance before, but for some reason I would probably be in for whichever side as long as we had like a solid group that were like really dedicated to people that play Alliance have to ask their wives' boyfriends for permission. I would probably be okay with either if we had a large group of people that were committed to world PvP. Like actually being supreme pricks. Cook Lives Matter. Camby, is there any chance you would main Alliance this time? Or Jay Binsky? Any chance you guys would main Alliance? Or are you guys dead set against it?
Please no.
Yeah, I know. Like Camby said, would you come play Alliance with us, Camby, if we win Alliance? Because I know if you did, Jay Bensky would probably be like, okay, I fold. I'll play. Just for the sole purpose of pissing people off. Like that's all I care about. Horde is definitely aesthetically better. Definitely 100%. Horde is 100% aesthetically better. I like. I think I'm gonna go nuts. Like having to fucking first time I step inside Stormwind, although Ironforge is pretty fucking cool, but I would really like to make a world PvP team though that like literally every night just camps Blackrock Mountain and just is the biggest fucking pricks in the world. I would really like to do that. If we can get enough people on board to do that, I'm game to play whichever faction. But if it's only like 4 or 5 of us, that just doesn't really get me excited to play Alliance.
Like, do you actually want to clash? Clash?
I mean clash.
Like, actually have like clashes with the Horde?
Whichever faction we choose, I want to literally just like make the other factions' lives miserable. Like literally camp the entrance to Blackrock Mountain and not let them in. Sapper bombs, like the whole like original Tyrant shit, but just focusing on world PvP.
If Cambeast is listening, he can tell you right now that Wood Department's most likely gonna go Horde.
Just Cambeast
And
in Wood Department now?
They're
or?
huge. They're huge on world PvP.
Jeff's rolling Alliance, yeah. Yes, Deviant Delight did win. We caught their attention. They folded. They had to give us what we wanted. I did play Alliance. I mean, play a Dwarf Warrior then. Like, they're talking about creating a raid group. Jay Binsky, like these guys in chat. I'm not going to be running a raid, but they would definitely welcome warriors into a raid. But if we did this, I would like the only thing that I ask is that like sappers should be absolutely mandatory. Like it should be absolutely I don't know. Do you guys have a problem with that? Any like absolutely mandatory for any class? For world PvP?
Not really. To me, it really won't matter as long as most of us that I know that actually world PvP, we always carry sappers. Like the best way to do it is going from your motors to sappers. Because they don't share the same CD.
Dwarf is such a grief though. Imagine running around with a stupid miner helmet on. I would. I don't know. Like, I would like the group to be world PvP focused, and raiding is kind of like something that we also do. Like, I would like you guys to be able to have your raids and stuff like that, but I would hope that the people that are joining this group, like, world PvP is their focus. Like, it is something that they want to do. I don't want people that are PvE mains. Favorite backwards hat hater here? Excited about Fresh. I do remember a conversation about backwards hat. What the fuck was that about? I can't even remember what the conversation was about. I do remember there was a conversation about backwards hats, though. What was that about? Oh, something about 5'3". Am I excited about Fresh? I am, but we're trying to decide whether or not we go Horde or Alliance. There's some people that are trying to twist my arm to go to playing Alliance just one time. Like, we're thinking of making a group that is very world PvP focused. That also raids on the side as well, but well, would you you're more than welcome to join us if we favorite backwards hat. I should have remembered what that was about. Um, hold on. Where's Notepad? All right, who do we have? If we go Alliance, we have
One's in chat for Horde, two in chat for Alliance.
yeah. Put one's in chat if you're you will only play Horde. Put 2 in chat if you're willing to go Alliance. 3, I guess, if you're willing to play either. So, Nyx. Oh, whoops, sorry. Nyx. Where? Sador's either. Activator Squad. I can't remember who you were in the Discord. I don't know who you were in the Discord. Anyone who is only going Horde, like Cambeast, would you go Alliance? Ken Beast, Jay Binsky, Aladar. I mean, I'm not gonna put Jeffrey or No Hit Jerome down because I don't know that they commit to actually doing this. But you can message me on Discord if you want. Activator Squad. Oreo and the boys are gonna end up. Man, I mean, Cambeast is like a maybe. Jay Binsky is a maybe. You messaged me. Oh. I know Ally is a bad move, but why do you think Ally is a bad move? Like in vanilla, it's pretty popular. So I should have this down here. So we have 5 people. That's not huge. Oh, I'm Gabe. 6 people. Oh, Greg. I think Greg as well. Greg's still here. Or did he disappear? No, Greg's apparently still in Discord, but he's not talking. Horde has good ratios for PvP, but the usual player base on Horde is pretty shit. You get less Spurgs on Ally. Yeah. What about for like Battlegrounds and stuff like that? Like, I guess it's pretty even. Like, honestly, I think like the Horde have it better for Arathi Basin, but I think it's only slightly. Like, if we had pre-made groups on Alliance, we'd win. Full of little. I mean, you could say the same thing about Horde too, Jay Bensky. It's like a cesspool of idiots when you're in a pug group on either side, I think. I'm not sure I know Oreo, actually. So he's going Alliance, like this group doesn't have to be tyrants. Like, I just want to I just want to know that there's a very, very heavy focus on world PvP. Attunements are a pain in the ass. Yeah, but you only have to do the attunement once. So you're talking about like Onyxia, like you're only doing that attunement once, and you can, then that is done. Like, I'm not gonna allow that to be my deciding on which I'd rather play. I personally would rather play Horde. Like, no doubt, I would rather play Horde. But I want to see if we can actually legitimately get a good, solid group to just go out and kill people. Are the Spurgs that call off and rush to 60 to max everything? I mean, people are going to play the game the way they want. I mean, I'm going to be going as fast as I can because my playtime is so limited. Right? Like, I'm going to fall way behind because of my playtime. Rhines is alive? Where is he? You know what? I'm going to leave a message in the Tyrants Discord and ask people what they're willing to do. And just say, listen, here's the option. Because, like, if a bunch of people that want to go Alliance are only doing it and they're just going to be spending the majority of their time focusing on raiding, I just have no interest in that. Do we know when the realm names will be announced? Name reservation? No. I don't think they announced anything to do with that at all. Here, let me leave a message in general. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a message in the Tyrants Discord, and I wonder if I guess I can do like a poll or something, right? Like, what would people rather do, and then just kind of go with that. Because there'll probably be a lot more people to respond to that than what it seemed to be responding in chat here. They were all Horde main who rolled alliance for World PvP.
Man on the moon.
I mean, this looks like a Tyrants video. I have no idea, Sidor. I haven't talked to him in a year or so, anyways. He's in this video? Oh, it's probably him. Well, who is this then? Is this Wood Department's alts? Like, this is the reason why I'm tempted to go Alliance, because there would be so many more people playing Horde that like this could actually be like a focus, and then raiding would be a side thing. Like, I mean, anyone can clear the raid content in vanilla. Like, we just need a solid raid leader and people to actually dedicate to playing a raid. Right? Like, this is kind of the reason why it might be, like, actually fun to go Alliance. There would be way more people on Horde side to kill. By going mage, I would probably go mage for this, yes. If we do this. Excuse me. The problem here is they're not killing people with buffs. Like, that annoys me so much.
Man on the moon.
So many good choices won't be killing people with buffs on front. Yeah, I know. There's going to be Chrono Boon. Ryan's just really angry, actually. Ryan's is angry. there will definitely be way more people on the Horde side to kill. That is definitely a like a fact. So Ryan thinks it's gonna be dead as fuck because there's no GDKPs. Hold on. Let me finish typing this message. I know it's kind of like shit to watch on. I just kind of want to get some of Tyrant's members' thoughts. Hold on, I'm almost done. All right, I sent it out to Tyrants to see how they feel, and we'll see what they say. "13 guys literally had the mountain shut down with shit gear, fresh 60s most in T1. I mean, it honestly looks like, I mean, it's not like Tyrants is the first one to do it. It looks very similar to what we were doing with Tyrants, so. Oh, you look upset is actually here. We just saw you in the video. So we Sador was asking if you were still playing, and I said I didn't know, but then he said he saw you in the video, so I think Horde would have an overwhelming like higher, like, I know they're going to have the balancing stuff, but you're still going to see way more Horde about than Alliance. Like, you're going to have people that make Alliance just until they're like they can start making a Horde character or something. There's gonna be way more people to kill on Alliance. Ooh, and I get a Prime. Thank you very much, dude. So if you guys are actually trying to convince me to go Alliance, it would be strictly for World PvP. I am not running a raid. I'm not even gonna try and recruit. Greg says he's got a really solid raid leader from SOD that might be interested, and that they could recruit, but I have no interest in doing the recruiting thing again. I'm not going to sit for hours and hours at a computer in in, I guess, Stormwind and just spamming. I would rather just focus on PvP, to be honest. And if you have and it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't even have to be tyrants. Like, it can be like a completely different new guild or something like that. But I'm just I just posted a message in the Tyrants Discord to see what people want to do. But if we're wanting to focus on world PvP, I think I think Alliance would be have a lot more people to kill, personally. Even though I would much rather play like the Elemental Shaman group or something like that. Like, I love playing Horde, but I've never played Alliance really before, and this Classic Fresh might be the last time that I play a Fresh. I say that now, but we'll see in 5 years whether or not I'm actually looking to we'll see how I feel in 5 years. Because if Ashes of Creation is actually out in 5 years and it's really good, I might just be playing that and not care about WoW at that point. I might be retired. I don't know. Invoked. Message me, somebody else. Who else is this? Horde Bis for World PvP? Is it? I thought Horde in Classic was way more populated. I think on EU and NA I think is different. I think in EU Ally it's way more populated. And on NA it's the reverse. Are you trying to convince me to go to play Horde to kill me? People play the game to PvE, and Alliance is way better in PvE because Paladin. Yeah, but Paladin bubbles in World PvP is pretty fucking sick too. Like, you see apes when they use it, it's just like they just bubble their themselves or their healers and then just heal the fuck out of their players, and there's nothing that we can do. Are you going to play Mop Classic? What do you think, Darksiders? Do I look like somebody that would play Mop Classic? Absolutely not. Mind control Horde players into a chimney. Okay, what happened? Did somebody get mind controlled into a chimney? Jen, Jen, are you moving to Canada now? I've seen your Instagram post. Are you moving now? What's the move, Aladar? Jen, you won't make it past like level 20. Jen's literally ready to move from Texas to... Are you still living in Texas or are you back in California? I think you're still in Texas, right? A few... you AFK'd a few in Duskwood and ended up in a chimney. That's actually pretty funny. I am doing Era, yes, but I am trying to get a feel for what people in our little community want to do. Like, I'd like to play where like a majority of my friends want to play. I would prefer to play Horde, but everyone's like, "Hey, play come play Alliance." And it's just like, And I'm pretty sure that Alliance has a lower population generally on NA. I'm 100% positive of that. Because they usually have instant queues for battlegrounds, right? Whereas Horde, you have like a wait. Then you wouldn't have to choose. You could be a neutral Pandaren. Fuck, I'm sold. All right, let's go play Mop. It's opposite on Era. Everyone's going Alliance. Are you sure? It's opposite because Alliance. Oh, well, fuck. That might sell me then, guys. We might have to go Horde. I'm sorry. We're playing Cataclysm Classic? No. I have not loaded Cataclysm once at all. And I don't even have retail installed on my computer. It took people 20 years to realize Alliance are better at PvE and PvP. Paladins really skew things. That was the argument that I gave to Agrand when they... what was it they changed? They changed something, and I'm like, why are you fucking doing this? Oh, I'm going to have to actually... Hold on. And I was, like, really pissed off. Because I can't show you guys the actual chat. I was really pissed off. Social media... Because I was like, dude, why are you fucking doing this? Like, Alliance already has this. They changed something in Classic Era. Hold on, let me look at my message history with Agrand. Oh, it was getting the Ren buff that I was pissed off at. And I was like, why are you giving this to them? They've already got Paladins, which are like way better than Shamans. That's what it was. Retail takes like 120 gigabytes of space? Jesus. Yeah, they're not going to be dispellable. We were trying to think of ways that we could still be dicks, like just hang out in Felwood with stealthers, with like a stealther alt near like Songflowers are about to come out, and then just kind of rush in when they all go and like unboon, I guess. Troy, yeah, Troy's good for about 10 levels. Oh. Hey, they didn't announce what were some of the other things I said that I thought they would announce? Plunderstorm, they never announced that. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna make like an official like this is what we're doing now. I gotta edit my post in the Discord. Wait till the recruitment Discord spins up, then you can see how many Horde versus Alliance. Well, I mean, I'll take you look up Set and Camby's word for it. I think in original like retail classic though, way more people went. Way more people, I think. Maybe that was just on Fairlina. No, on Fairlina it was Alliance. Fairlina Alliance was like it was like 55-45. But that was also partially because they had Asmongold and Esfon playing Alliance and Stay Safe. And we had like relatively small, much smaller streamers compared to those two. Or those three. Like we had Tips Out was probably our biggest streamer, maybe on Horde side. I'm not sure. Sony Digital was Horde. Hold on, I'm gonna send a message. Wait till the recruitment. Pale will definitely be going hard. I mean, I don't know that there's too many other streamers that would like be able to sway which side. I mean, Esfon's already said he's going Alliance. Like that's a huge streamer, or sorry, he's going Horde. So I mean, that in itself is going to sway a lot of people to go Horde. Peo Horde. Like there's a lot of people that I think are automatically going to be going Horde. I don't know that Stay Safe will play because he seems to be like 100% on this alt-right kick right now, like political kick. So I don't know if he'll actually even play, but I mean, I would imagine maybe he would. Alliance of the good guys now. Troy, I can't convince enough people to come play Horde. Like they're all wanting to try something different. Didn't Stay Safe. I don't think he ever actually said he was a neo-Nazi, but he's definitely very right wing. Who's definitely not playing fresh. Stay Safe. I have no idea. I haven't talked to him about it. I think Esfon did announce that he would be going Horde. I am surprised that they didn't announce that hardcore characters could transfer to the realms. I wonder if they're worried that it would make it imbalanced. In fact, now that I'm saying that, I think that's probably why they didn't do it. People would just make a hardcore character, get it killed automatically. Like if they were locked out of actually playing a certain faction, like if you were locked out of playing Horde, you just make a hardcore Horde character, like log into game, get it killed, and then transfer it. The hardcore fresh can transfer to the to the PvE fresh, yeah. But not to the PvP one. Is there going to be faction balancing on the PvE side as well? With Esfond and his group going Horde though, like Alliance, I mean, that's a lot of fucking players, man. And if Esfond's going Horde, you know, if Asmongold plays, you know he is going Horde too. Like no doubt. Yeah, apparently Asfond has announced that he's going Horde.
Shared on their account abides by Twitch terms and service and guidelines. Based on a review of your activity.
Did MP get banned? Fuck. No, that's not Ampy. Somebody else reading it? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, he's already unbanned. Esfon lost weight. Yeah, Esfon might weigh less than me now, actually. Esfon might actually weigh less than me. He looks pretty thin. Like, I've been going back to the gym, but he's got about a year and a half head start on me. So I need to lose about another 30 pounds, then I'll be happy again. But he must have lost in total like 80 pounds. But he's lost over 80 pounds. Wow. That's pretty good, man. Like I saw him streaming like a week ago, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, looking trim. Rush ruin your gym progress. I've got 10 pounds. 30 pounds for me though is not a lot. Like that would get me down to about 220. I'd be happy. 220 is actually pretty lean for me. I'm probably about 245, 250 right now. I haven't actually weighed myself in 2 weeks, but I'm not really concerned about the weight so much as, you know, what I look like in the mirror. I don't know. Like, what do we? I'm so stuck on. I'm gonna take a while to actually have to like decide. David Delight did it. I think there's a lot of people that deserve credit for. I think Deviant Delight had a lot to do with it, but there was a lot of people that put a lot of effort on Deviant Delight. I'm gonna have to tell Bandito and Pure Maiden that they have to start making bands or bags again. I was 229 at this point last year. I've been losing weight and 190. Wow. You go to the gym. I can't be that heavy again. Yeah, I've got to. No, not again. Oh, that's Bandito. There, I forgot you were Bandito. Yeah, we need to. You guys need to start doing the bags again. We're gonna need an order of about 200 million bags this time. Okay, so if you can start like gathering the leather, that would be great. Thank you. I remember how good of an idea it was at first, and then it just blew up. Like the whole server just got flooded with people. That was actually funny. It worked out well. That was a good idea. It was a good idea. So far, we've had several people that have responded in the Tyrants Discord. I think overall, as long as the group is together, that's what they're probably more concerned with than which faction we actually play on. I just don't want to get like a month in and find out, oh fuck, we probably should have gone the other faction. You know, like but I'll wait like a few days to see what other people are saying and on S1 stream they're talking about that hardcore thing though. They're gonna even play fresh. I mean, though, I think they're playing the OnlyFans thing, so that's true as well. So they might not even be on the Horde side. OnlyFans are having arguments about what to do. Well, I think Soda Poppin's pissed off that the hardcore servers are going to be progression locked. Hopefully all the big streamers stay on hardcore. I think most of them generally will because they'll be invited to Soda Poppin's guild. And that's a good tool for advertising for their streams, right? So I told Esfon though that like I just don't have the playing time that I once did to actually really participate in something like that. So like although having said that, based on some of the people that they have playing, I have no doubt that me only being able to play like 25 hours a week, I could probably still get to level 60 faster than a bunch of them who are not really even WoW players. Grift to get views and clicks. Basically, yes. But if you're a streamer and you get invited to that, you might want to take advantage of it if you're focused on actually trying to grow your stream. I'm not so much focused on that sort of thing anymore. Like I've been playing EVE Online on stream for several weeks. I am genuinely happy that they're getting rid of GDKPs though. Like that is actually I really actually would love to find out if there's any chance that they could bring in the boosting. The boost, you can still boost in classic era, right? I'm assuming that's still going to be there then. I wish they would just get rid of the boosting and then that would help get rid of the bots. You can't imagine the meltdown from the people doing GGPs in era. For 2 years they will be out of business basically. There's a lot of people that I know that do GDKPs and they love doing GDKPs. I just think it's terrible for the game overall for like the casual player. Like, you know, they just can't keep up. So personally, I'm okay with GDKPs being banned. I've never liked GDKPs, even though we like as a guild we ran them a few times. They did very, very well. I made a bunch of gold off of them, so I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. But overall, I think they're terrible for the game. Same as I'd like to see them get rid of boosting as well, because then like the whole like reason to bot is like, why would you bot at that point? Like I'm assuming there would still be bots, of course, but they just wouldn't be making the substantial amount of money that they're making. I'm going to send a message to Agrand actually and ask him if there's any chance they would consider adding that. Just because people buy gold and then they could just go and give the gold to bots, which then just resell it, and they just make it's just they just constantly make money off of the same gold over and over and over again. Era's economy and state of play is the example of GDPs eventually ruin a server. I mean, they do. There are definitely ways for you to make money and take advantage of the fact that there are GDKPs. Like you can go and like, you know, farm herbs or whatever and actually make gold. But then you're forced to actually, you know, make one of your professions herbalism or some shit like that in order to actually compete. Insane inflation, almost all raids. I don't think all raids are. Like there are definitely guilds out there that but GDKPs you just notice so much because they spam chat, right? Like they spam the hell out of chat, so you notice them all over the place. But I think there are definitely guilds that raid. I think I don't know. Compete with the auction house as well, so your only option is GDP. I mean, the GTKPs have an impact on the game whether you do GTKPs or not. Like I said, if you don't GTKP, you got to find a way to make money in order to pay for some of these places, some of the prices that are on the auction house. And if in order to do that, you have to take a profession that you might not normally take. That's just one example. $16 slot bag on Arrow was 150 to. What is what do flasks go for on Era? $300 plus. Like crazy. If I remember correctly, like a good mage farm was like 100 gold an hour. Oh, 100 go to Dire Maul Tribute for a week and have enough gold for a year. Yeah, but if you, yeah, with people that are willing to pay for your services through bought gold. Is it overlaying my game? It's not overlaying. I mean, it's overlaying the roadmap. The best instance farm is 90 to 100 gold an hour. Means you got to spend many hours farming just for consumes from one raid or join a GP. Yeah. And people would tell me, well, you can have like an alt that does GDKPs to pay for your other character. And it's like, well, then I got to fucking make a whole other character. Like, I don't want to have to make 3 or 4 characters just to be able to play the game on the one character. You know, I don't want to have to make an alt to run GDKPs to pay for everything else. Like, I don't have. How much time do you think I have to play this game now? Like, I knew it was bad when I was like streaming full time, but actually like having a job where I'm working like 40 to 60 hours a week, and my game time is limited. I don't have time to make a second character and do all that shit. So, and that's why, like, originally when I came back to playing Era, I was going to start on Whitemane, and the very first thing that I saw in trade chat, was that somebody was selling a stack of mana pots for 100 gold. I was like, are you kidding me? 100 gold? And that's where I immediately logged off. And I think I did this on stream. I was like, fuck this. And then I went and started playing on, what was the name of the first server that we went to? Before we did Deviate Elite. There was another server that we were on for several days. But I logged onto that server and I was like, fuck this, I'm doing this. Globulus, yeah. Hold on. I gotta send. Back to bots. I just asked him if there's any chance that they would bring it in. We'll see what he says. Guys, I'm going to take a break. Actually, I don't have to. I need to go and I've got some pizza in the fridge, so I'm gonna go throw some pizza in the oven, and I'll be right back. All right. It's kind of funny that we're talking about like getting back into shape and stuff like that, and I fucking go and put a pizza in the oven. But we're talking for. Oh, you know what? You know what's actually kind of weird? This is like a personal thing. My parents have been divorced since I was like 4, and my message Crom about what Crom has no idea about Era. Well, I don't know that Crom really plays anymore. Nectria Car, what's up, man? How's it going? I was talking about my parents. They got divorced when I was like 4. So they've obviously both been remarried. But my dad has I guess she's my niece, I guess, technically. But my dad is taking care of her because her mother is in a little bit of trouble. Let's leave it at that. But he brought her up here during the summertime. She's absolutely like really cute. Very, very like never cries. Like she's like the perfect like little 2-year-old. But my mom is going down to Arizona to visit, and So my dad and I guess technically she's my stepmom, are taking care of my niece. So my mom and my stepdad are going down to visit, and my dad and my stepdad are going to a football game in Arizona. And a lot of you guys know I went to Arizona last week because I'm a huge Chicago Bears fan. Like, I've been a Bears fan since like the 80s. So I flew down there to go to a football game with my dad because the Bears were playing in Arizona. And I don't know how much it costs to fly down and tickets and all that stuff. But I basically flew down there to watch my team get absolutely destroyed. It was not a good weekend. Miss of Spring. I've been enjoying Firelines. I am not playing Cataclysm at all. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of weird. My stepdad and my dad are going to a football game together in Arizona. I don't even know who's playing when they're down there. I think they're going down the weekend of the 29th. For some reason, I think I heard the 29th. Yeah, so who is Arizona playing on... let's see, who are they playing on? That's so wholesome though. It's weird because like I grew up with my parents not really getting along too well. And now I think as they have a bye on the on the week of it would be December the 1st. Whoops. I'm looking at hockey scores. Hold on. Or hockey 14-20. Oh, great. My Chicago Bears are playing the fucking Detroit Lions. That should be fun to watch. So the Cardinals are playing the Vikings. Yeah, no, it's not until the weekend of November or December the 1st. So my dad and my stepdad are going to go watch the Cardinals play the Vikings. And I'll be watching my Bears get absolutely demolished by the Lions. Be right back. And it always starts. Shut up, dude. Enough of your fucking priest shit. How much damage does that actually do? I don't know if I've ever actually seen a Night Elf priest cast that. This is leftover pizza because for the hockey game the other day, I was at work, but I was getting home just before the game started, but friends of mine were out for drinks and stuff like that. And they called me and they said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm just getting home from work." And they said, "Good." There was like 10 of them that were like, "We're coming over to watch the hockey game," because they were at the bar and they couldn't actually fucking hear the game on the sound system. So they ordered like a bunch of pizzas from Domino's down the street. Said, "We'll be right over." My place is not very big, so 10 people in it is a little too cramped. We'll have to see what people. It's not insane damage. You cannot tell me that Star Shards or whatever the fuck it's called does insane damage. You gotta go to New Zealand on the. Oh, you'll be here for launch. Okay. Corgi, they announced fresh servers and fresh hardcore as well. By the way, that you can transfer your hardcore. You can transfer your hardcore character to PVE servers, but not the PvP ones. What is the name of that spell? Is it actually Star Shards? Hold on. I gotta actually find the. What is the spell even under? Would I just look under Priest? Star Sarge, rank 7. Rain Star Shards down on enemy target's head, causing 936 arcane damage over 6 seconds. This is it's got to be channeled though. Like, it's a channeled spell. Like I don't know if I've ever actually seen someone cast this thing. Like, do you actually have to fucking cast this? Is it actually a channeled spell? Like, so you can get interrupted and it stops? Hold on, I'm looking at a YouTube video of it right now. Why is there no sound? This is supposed to be an example of Star Shards. Oh, he's showing how to get the spell. I thought I was actually going to be able to see it. You have to actually channel the fucking thing? It sounded kind of cool until... It's channeled, dude. It's not even fucking like instant. It's a channeled spell. Like, you have to actually sit there and cast it? And not cast anything else? No wonder no one uses it. Like, hold on. Star Shards Classic. "17 years ago." I've never seen anyone play it because everyone's like, it sucks. No. How about we don't do that? Timestamps are pinned comment. There's no pinned comment or timestamps. What are you kidding? Hold on. I'm out. The second they said channeled, I'm out. Like, would you? Be right back. You guys watch the video and let me know if this guy actually sits there and channels Star Shards. That sounds terrible. Wait, I've never played this. You actually get mana back from casting Star Shards? What? I've never like even watched somebody playing this. Uh-oh. Agrant has replied. I don't think I can show you guys this. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I don't even know if I'm allowed to show you his response. Hold on. You guys aren't able to see it right now. Oh man. Oh man. We'll see what he says, but oh, that was not the response I was expecting from him, but it's good.
Druids of the Flame light up the mini set. Our second expansion is also Hearthstone's first ever.
Why we? I didn't know about this. What is this? Oh, is this what we? I don't want to listen to a bunch of like music shit. This is just them playing like for 3 hours. No thanks. Okay, we're not, hold on. I was watching this shit. Apparently they kept playing like this music stuff. Yeah, I'm not watching that. There's no way. I'm sorry. They're buffing Star Shards? That is not what he told me, no. I am shocked that he answered so fast, though. Okay, I am. We'll see if we get this change. This is something they did not announce, but excited for Fresh, yes. What class will I play? It sounds like I'll be playing Mage again. I was hoping to get enough people excited to play Horde, to play in an Elemental Shaman World PvP team. But I'm failing. Already a new vid. Will this news sway what side? Are you talking about the news between like the conversation between Agrand and I, or what is this? Oh, Azimos. Azimos is a legend, dude.
Wait, this actually looks good. Damn. Only took him like 5 years. Of course there's a mount. Blah 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 blah. Wow, Rumble on PC. No way. Blah 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 blah. Alright, here we go. Surely I won't be disappointed.
In Season of Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our all-new level-up raids, find...
So now they're making new content, when no one's left to play it. Nice one, Blizzard. Mop hype? Mop hype? Yeah, can't wait for this.
We spent some time on the internet.
Come on.
And we've heard some of you out there. You want something fresh.
Fresh.
Which is why we are so pleased to announce that we are bringing you the classic.
She said the word.
Experience. All new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition.
You guys remember part of the announcement where Holly said that she remembers back in Classic paying 40 gold for her mount, and we're like, oh, that's a bit of a error there. Who was paying 40 gold for their mount in vanilla? And also, this one here, I don't know if you guys caught it when I was making fun of her. Hold on.
All now that we are bringing.
She was talking about how she would play her Night Elf Druid and gank people at the crossroads.
You the classic,
she said the word.
Experience. all new Fresh Realms with the WoW Classic 20th Anniversary Edition.
No
It's
way.
happening soon.
How soon, Clay?
Actually,
Was there ever a Teneris realm? I mean, there were so many realms. There was, but I don't remember the name of that one.
soon. These realms will be going live
No.
next week on November 21st.
No?
But you
Okay,
won't have to
so-
rush to level 60.
Fresh
Classic
hype,
is all about the
fresh
journey
hype.
after all.
The very first
TBC.
time. Hardcore, which will progress through the phases in lockstep with the other two. This means a fresh
Progressive
start for everyone
hardcore.
at the same time,
HC hype.
together
HC
on a level
hype.
playing field with fresh economies on
No
very large
way.
rounds.
Holy.
Yes. We're also pleased to announce
The
that
leak
these
was
realms
real.
will progress to the Burning Crusade Classic.
Yes. Let's go. TBC hype. TBC hype. Fresh hype.
Alongside
Fresh
all of what
hype.
we're doing for
TBC
Season of
hype.
Discovery,
TBC hype.
Cataclysm Classic,
Oh.
and Mists of Pandaria.
Hold up. Where's the $90 store mount? Where's the spectral tiger with an auctioneer?
We need Asmos to come play on NA so we can all join his guild. I did not catch her saying that she played on the Teneris realm the first time we saw the video. But since you brought it up, I do not remember there being a Teneris realm, and you're telling us that there's not. So has there been anything else? Seems Ampy got banned. Guzu has put out a video. Oh, what? There's actually an
About
OnlyFans
rating and how
meeting.
the point system affects that. IRL meeting.
Dude, look how fucking skinny he is, man. like he looks like a Mario, like a Mario Brothers character now. Look how skinny he is.
Meetings, in-game meetings, just sweats over non-sweats. Don't be a piece of shit. I think we are ready to take our quizzes and find out what race we're going to be. Unless there's any other questions.
I'm so nervous.
Would you
I have a
like
question.
to
Do we have
mouse
roles for
web
races in the
grouping
Discord?
With
Hello, I have a question.
Okay, question. Go ahead, Pops.
The day we launch, the day we create.
I'm
our
not playing
characters-
hardcore. I'm not really too concerned about what OnlyFans is doing. Excuse me. I don't know. What else do you guys want to talk about?
It hits hard. Okay. Okay. Next Ramus, Gates.
Hey everyone! Clay and I are so excited to be here today during this anniversary
Okay.
celebration to talk about what's coming
Be right
up
back
in
and grab a
Warcraft
drink.
Classic.
Watch this for a bit,
Can't
and I'll change
believe
it
that
later.
After 20 years, my Orc Warrior is still finding new adventures in Azeroth. Shout out to all my buds in Tacondrius.
Feels like just yesterday I was on my Night Elf Druid, yanking some buddies on the Teneris realm at the crossroads. Sorry about that.
Being on the Classic team and getting to help contribute to this incomparable legacy, which has breathed new life into the original Classic experiences, I'm not sure anything compares to it. I love how vocal and passionate our player base is, not only about what parts of WoW's history they want to see come back, but also their passion for things we try and have experimented with.
Speaking of us taking some pretty big swings, in Season of
Soft.
Discovery, we've loved watching you use your new class abilities, take on our
No odds.
all-new level-up raids, find secrets, and team up to defeat Ragnaros and Nefarian. We're looking forward to the AQ war effort, unlocking very, very soon here, which will lead right into the launch of the Ahn'Qiraj raid.
Yeah, we
This
know
will
this.
bring new changes and surprises that we can't wait to bring to you. Fun new mechanics, difficulty changes, new rewards. You know us well enough by now to know exactly how we'll mix it up as you wager your sanity for ancient Kiraji riches.
Beyond that, for Season of Discovery, we have one more phase to come. We previously announced we will progress through all the phases of the original Classic era.
But-
So get ready not only for Naxxramas, but new instance content featuring the Scarlet Crusade, as well as adventures in Deadwind Pass.
What?
Guys, I'm actually gonna call it for here. I didn't plan on actually streaming too long this morning, but I will be back tonight to stream again. I'm gonna I gotta go get some groceries and stuff like that, and take care of some things. So, I'm gonna also talk to people that are kind of like in our little group and ask them kind of what they want to do, like as far as what faction and stuff like that, and kind of get that nailed down. We've only got really a week to get this organized, so and we'll go from there. I'll be back later tonight, though. I will do a second stream today. Get prepped for the 21st. Get your IRL consumes. Fresh hype. Well, that's not until next week. And at this moment, I don't plan on actually taking any time off of work either in order to play this fresh. I think I'm just going to play casually, try and get people hyped up to do world PvP and stuff like that. But there's people that are in Tyrants that said that they're prepared to kind of take over the raiding aspect of it and the recruitment, most importantly, because I have no interest in doing any of that whatsoever. Like, absolutely none. I won't help. I'm just going to let them run with it. But we'll see what they say. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I'm probably going to go sit in the Tyrants Discord for a little bit. We can talk about it. For those of you that are interested, if you want the, if you're like a former Tyrants member or something like that, and you want to chat about what we're doing, or if you're planning on playing with us, I can give you the link to join it. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. Take care.